You know you drive me crazy when I see you dancing on the floor. My heartbeat starts racing just being with you and seeing you smile makes me feel so good. Gonna celebrate the new year with...
Hey guys, John T here, and this video is for New Year's Eve 2012. Okay, or actually it's going to be 2013. What am I saying? It's 2013. Whew, boy, time flies when you're having too much fun. But alright, anyway, these are the general rules of cabbing. These are things you need to know. Okay, looking at Brian Busby's Twitter here, it looks like we're going to have at least 3 inches of snow. Okay, that means that the road conditions are going to deteriorate and it's going to stink for us. Alright, from what most of you don't realize, the biggest thing we deal with, and it's not drunks like most people think, it's traffic. Because everybody goes out on New Year's Eve, even the amateurs, everybody, and this is more traffic than on Friday and Saturday night. That means that this is the most traffic we have, and yes, most of them have had a couple more than they should behind the wheel. But that's besides the point. With road conditions and extra traffic, this is going to be a challenge. Cab driving is a sport, and this is what we have to contend with. Okay, so I'm going to give you some general rules that you should already know. If you don't know, please listen up, and if you even think you know, still listen up. Okay, the first thing I'm going to tell you all, the most important thing for us to know is, first of all, contact a cab driver, not a cab company. Okay, you're going to get a lot more success. Okay, once you find a cab driver, these are the things you need to tell him. One, you need to tell him where you're located and where you're going. Okay, give him the miles. Look it up on your phone and your GPS or whatever, and say, oh, it's 14 miles, 13 miles. I'm going from Brookside to the plaza, 6 miles. You need to tell them how many miles it is, or how much money you're willing to give them for the mileage, and see. Now, this is the second thing I want you all to explain to you. All cabs are $2.50 to get in the car and $2.10 a mile. That is what they are, except for 1010 taxi, and they are $10 for the first 5 miles, and then $2 a mile after that. No, they are not $10 for 10 miles. That's propaganda. That's not correct. Okay, so if you think that's correct, you're wrong. So if you're going under 4 miles, the $2.50 to $2.10 a mile is a better deal than $10 for the first 5. That's why it's one of the reasons why. Secondly, all the cabbies are going to kill me for saying this. I know you guys are going to hate me for this, but we got to say it. All cabs take credit. Okay, all cabs take credit. Most of us don't like credit, but we do have to take it. But when you contact a cab driver, let them know that you're paying credit. Okay? But even if the first thing you need to tell them is how many miles you're going and what area you're going to, then inform them that it is credit. Okay? They may not want to take credit if it's under $10. That's understandable. If you're willing to give them $30 for a $10 run, they're willing to maybe take credit. If they're going to make some money on it. You follow what I'm saying. This is a sport. It's miles versus meter versus time. It's how we gauge or how we do throughout the evening. So, if you contact them, you need to let them know. This is where I'm at. This is the area I'm going to. Don't have to give specific things. Don't make them think. I'm going from Plaza to Independence, Independence to the Plaza, whatever. I'm going to from the Hangar 9 to Johnson County. Whatever you're doing, tell them that. That's going to make a lot more sense to them. You'll be a lot more successful. Now, on flags, when you grab flags, not all cab drivers are open. First, find out if they're open. 2, once again, tell them where you're going to. And 3, tell them if it's cash or credit, and tell them how much you're willing to give them. If you know how much it is, that makes a lot more sense. Okay? You'll be able to negotiate if you know how many miles. Okay. And I'm going to give you some recommended cab drivers that are the top 10 cab drivers of the city. I want you guys to listen up. Okay, the first one, the most forced, #1 cab driver of the city is Howard Hunt with City Cab, cab number 183. I will give you the cab numbers if I have them. I don't have the cab numbers for all these guys, and they change out their cabs sometimes too. So, JJ in a green and white checkered cab, green and white, cab number 125. Brian McCord in a green and white checkered cab, cab number 117. Clint Warren with 1010 Taxi. He's in the pink 1010 Taxi, and he's in the one with the top light toward the back of the car. Reed with 1010 Taxi. Sean with checkered cab. She's in a green and white. That's a female Sean. Green and white cab number 600. That's a CNG car. She's saving the environment. With yellow cab, we have C-Mac. Sharif with City Cab. Cab number 214. Charlie Nichols with 1010 Taxi. And definitely, last but she's definitely not least, Rebecca, checkered pink breast cancer taxi, cab number 115. If you can get a hold of any of these folks, do so, because they are the elite of all the cab drivers in the city. If you can flag them, contact them, and ask them. Most cabs are going to be running on a 2-hour time call. So the rule is, if you're on time, you're late. If you're early, you're on time, and we always have the right to be late on this time. So give us 2 hours notice and be patient. The road conditions are going to suck. Safety is first tomorrow with all of us. Then we have to deal with traffic and everything else. So dress warm. And one of the other things I will tell you all, if you have receipts, you pay cash for a round trip, or you try to get a round trip, pay round trip, get a receipt. On that receipt should be the cab company, the phone number, the number of the cab, have the driver's number, and make sure you check to make sure that the receipts, the cab number on the receipt matches the car too. So, and keep that receipt in a warm, bright, safe place. I can't think of anything else, but it's, I wish you all a happy new year. I'm going to make a little video for all the people who want to be on the video, say happy new year, so look forward for that coming out. And God bless. So you guys have a happy new year. I'm out. John T. Peace in the Middle East. Is that even going to be possible with the way things are going? Alright, bye.
Happy New Year, baby. You know you drive me crazy when I see you dancing on the floor. My heartbeat starts racing. Just being with you and seeing you smile makes me feel so good. Gonna celebrate the new year with my baby by my side. We're laughing, dancing, playing, prancing, having a good